Welcome to Why Do We Need Cyber Safety in Our Classrooms? Welcome to my presentation. I'm your instructor, Miss Phillips. The topic of this presentation is cyber safety. Let's start off by what does cyber safety mean? Cyber safety is the safe and responsible use of information and communication technology. It is about keeping information safe and secure, but also about being responsible with that information, being respectful of other people online, and making smart choices. I'm going to be providing you with safety tips that you could share with students, administrators, teachers, or any staff member in the school for whenever they are going to be using the internet. The first tip is do not share the following information with anyone. That includes passwords, names, addresses, school names, or family information. After the tips, I'll be providing you with some statistics about keeping our students safe. The first statistic is according to the Children's Internet Usage Study, 40% of kids in grades 4 through 8 reported that they connected or chatted online with a stranger. Of those 40%, 53% revealed their phone number to a stranger, 21% spoke by phone with a stranger, 15% tried to meet with a stranger, 11% met a stranger in their own home, the stranger's home, park, mall, or restaurant, 30% texted a stranger from their phone, and 6% revealed their home address to a stranger. The next tip for students would be do not talk to strangers or try to meet with them. A scary situation for our students to be placed in would be a child predator. Child predators are everywhere online. They're in apps that our children use on a daily basis. 1 in 4 girls and 1 in 6 boys will be sexually victimized before adulthood. 30 to 40% of these victims are abused by family members. 50% are abused by someone outside of the family whom they know and trust. Around 10% of these students are abused by people that they do not know. Offline sex abuse is fueled by people's access to child pornography. Predators can post pictures online of their exploits, and they can also find their exploits online. The next tip for students is very important. Do not send pictures of yourself to strangers, or do not send inappropriate pictures to people who you do not truly know. According to Reuters Health, at least 1 in 4 teens are receiving sexually explicit text and emails, and at least 1 in 7 are sending sext. More than 1 in 10 teens are forwarding these sexts without consent, and roughly 1 in 12 teens have had sex that they've sent shared without their permission. One of the last tips that I have for cyber safety in students is that if you do not feel comfortable, if you feel uncomfortable, you need to tell a teacher or a grown-up immediately. There are many different resources that you can find online to support cyber safety and teaching that to students. Teaching cyber safety to students is very important at any age. One of my favorite resources that I've found is a website called Making Use Of. Below I have different activities that you would be able to do. This is titled 6 Internet Safety Games to Help Kids Become Cyber Smart. One of the first games that is provided on this website actually sounds very intriguing and interesting to students. It is a pop quiz provided by the Australian government. It is led by a young cartoon girl called Sam. There's 11 questions total, and it covers a whole range of topics, such as emails, passwords, and the dangers of online advertisements. Here's a screenshot of what that game would look like. Here's Sam. She has a few emails. Have a look to see who they're from, and then click the buttons to say whether you'd open them or delete them. So this is seeing how, oh, here we have a friend that says you're a loser. That's not very kind. So there's those 11 questions on that test. The second one is about being an online responsible citizen. So here you can choose to play a boy or a girl, and it's about throughout the day. At the each at the end of each game, the players receive a score to let them know how they did via digital responsibility. The next one is called the Case of the Cyber Criminal. It's a very intriguing tool for students. Webonauts. This would be for younger children. It is a fictional internet academy that helps build their knowledge, making smart choices. Internet Safety Hangman, maybe for older students. Crosswords for older students. This website really does have a lot of important and interesting information to share with your students. This is just one of the many things that you can find online about cyber safety. Here are a few of the following resources that I used to gather my statistics and information for the previous part of the program that I just shared with you. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. This was created using Animaker. Thank you.